Once, long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by red hills and tall baobab trees, there lived a boy named Kofi. He was not the strongest. He wasn't the fastest. But he had the sharpest ears in the whole village. Kofi could hear things others ignored: the rustling of ants in the grass, the rhythm of the river at night, the songs the wind carried through the trees. Kofi loved stories. Every evening, he sat at the edge of the village fire, listening to the elders tell tales of clever animals, trickster spirits, and brave warriors. But Kofi didn't just listen with his ears, he listened with his heart. One hot morning, Kofi's mother sent him into the forest to gather firewood. "Don't wander too far," she warned. But as Kofi walked, he heard something strange. A sound that made him stop and listen closely. Boom, boom, boom. It sounded like a heartbeat. Curious, Kofi followed the sound. It led him deeper and deeper into the forest, farther than he'd ever gone before. Finally, he came to a small clearing with a single tall iroko tree in the center. And there, beneath the tree, sat a large drum. It was beautiful. Its base was carved with symbols he didn't understand. The skin stretched over the top was smooth and golden brown, glowing in the sunlight. The sound came from its boom, boom, boom. Kofi stepped forward and touched it. The drum spoke. "I am Mombo, the talking drum," it said. "Play me with kindness, and your village will know peace. Beat me with pride, and trouble will follow." Kofi's eyes widened. Was this magic? A spirit? But the drum said nothing more. Carefully, Kofi lifted the drum and carried it home. Back in the village, Kofi showed the elders. They marveled at the drum's design but laughed when he said it had spoken. "Drums don't talk, boy," one of them chuckled. But that night, Kofi sat by the fire, placed his hands on the drum, and played a soft rhythm. The beat told a story of friendship, of calm rain, of children laughing. The villagers fell silent. Even the chief, old and stiff with age, smiled. From that night on, Kofi played Mombo every evening. The crops grew strong. The river stayed gentle. Quarrels between neighbors vanished. It was as if the drum really did bring peace. But peace never lasts forever. There was another boy in the village, named Kwaku. He was strong and proud. People praised Kofi, but no one praised Kwaku. Jealousy grew in his heart like weeds in a garden. One night, when the moon was high and the village slept, Kwaku crept into Kofi's hut. He looked at the drum and sneered. "What's so special about you?" he whispered. "A drum is just a drum." And with that, he struck it hard and fast. Boom! 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 He played with anger, with pride, with a heart full of envy. The sky rumbled. Thunder cracked. The wind howled. By morning, the river had flooded the yam fields. Goats were missing. A tree had fallen on the chief's hut. The village woke in panic. Kofi knew what had happened. He went to Mombo, knelt beside it, and whispered, "Forgive us. I did not protect you." Then, gently, he began to play. The same soft rhythm he had played the first time. A song of peace, of balance, of listening. The clouds parted. The river calmed. The goats returned. Slowly, the village began to breathe again. That evening, the elders gathered everyone. "Kofi," said the chief, "this drum came to you because you know how to listen. You understand that true power is quiet, and true strength is gentle. From now on, you are not just a boy. You are the keeper of the drum." Kwaku lowered his head in shame, and from that day on, he listened to Kofi's playing, learning patience little by little. And so, under the stars, beside the crackling fire, the drum of Mombo sang its stories, reminding the village that even the softest hands can carry the weight of peace, and that sometimes, the best leaders are the ones who listen most.